Align has a history of innovation that we're all proud of, but in the last year, there really has been a renaissance in terms of our ability to accelerate innovation and accelerate it from what we've done in the past. One of the areas I'm especially excited about in terms of where we are today and where we're going is the area of biomechanics. It's always been an important area for Align, and biomechanics principles have always been applied in terms of how we design a product and how we apply a solution. But what's different today is the sophistication of our application of biomechanics to teeth movement now is substantially higher.
Systems that use biomechanics and orthodontics and evaluate and measure these values actually can predict for better treatment outcomes. Design of an orthodontic appliance can be done in the virtual world now, and Align has proprietary software that we've developed which allows us to model any malocclusion that there is, any malalignment of teeth, to then fabricate in the virtual world an aligner for it, modify each of the features on the aligner, modify attachments which attach the aligner to the teeth, and to accomplish the best of the four systems that there are.
We've built some sophisticated tools to use that virtual data and design something in a rapid manner. So the cycle is we can quickly design something on the computer, we can simulate something on the computer, and we can do it hundreds of times overnight. And that allows us to quickly figure out what design works for the movement that you're trying to solve.
Typical orthodontic improvements have come about from practitioners in their private clinics making alterations to devices. They take their pliers and their wire, experiment with what they think might work. They wait for patients to come back in a 2-month period or so, test to see did it work, did it not work, and then alter it again. And it's a very slow process in terms of development. It's taken 100 years for orthodontics to come to be where it is today. And our software allows us to accelerate that to a very, very fast rate. In a matter of a few days, we can make variations that would take specialists months or even years to come through and try.
To have a system like that that can quickly go through that cycle and then be able to determine the actual results, not just what we hope it would be, is something very, very unique. It's taken years and years of working on those different components, and they're all come together now that really has us excited.
The pace of innovation at Align is really accelerating. At the beginning stages of the company, we really came up with disruptive technologies on how to manufacture and mass customize the aligners. Now the advantage that we have is we have a core manufacturing process that's mass customized and sophisticated and state of the art. But what we also have now, having put this device in the field for 10 years, is we have pretty solid feedback on what the device can do and what the device cannot do. So we can use that information in addition to our core innovation capabilities and come up with something that's really way ahead of the rest of the field.
The mass customization concept, I think, is still the most unique play in all the medical device industry, in the entire industry. I don't think there's anyone that does anything quite like we do it.
The computer tools, the testing tools, the knowledge that we have from the field, the clinical database, all these things put together is really highly unique. There's no one else that will be able to do this.
There are a lot of dental companies, there are orthodontic companies, they're all around the periphery of it, if you will, but the core strategy, the core technical competence of this company really does not, there is no competitor for that.
Invisalign is extremely well known. It's awakened the whole orthodontic market. So I think what needs to happen is just this same diligent effort on the part of the company with R&D. Every year the product seems to be getting better. There's just been, as of October 1st, a whole series of improvements that have come out, which so far we have found, seems to really be making a big difference. And some of those we had already been testing sort of as a testing center here at the university. So I would say all in all, what's happened this last year has been sort of the biggest progress step yet as far as I'm concerned. So if that continues, we're going to be in the position where basically we're going to be able to treat most, if not all, types of crooked tooth situations in a number of years, and then my prediction is that basically orthodontists will switch because that's what the patients want. I mean, it's that simple.
It's very clear to me that all of the areas of the product that need to be improved and we want to improve, we can improve. And so when you kind of look at that gold ring of, well, becoming standard of care, we can see it.